Hi, I'm Kate Andrews in Boston. As the bells rang at Holy Cross Cathedral, hundreds of lay people were joined by bishops from across the country to celebrate the ordination of bishops Robert Reed and Mark O'Connell.
Today is certainly a great day of celebration, and the phrase that comes to me is our faith is the pearl of great price.
This has been a day that I've been looking forward to.
Well, first of all, it's just great to see such two fine young priests being elevated to auxiliary bishops to help Cardinal Sean with his work. Ordinations are always joyful. They're like first communions, they're like confirmation. They're just those things that are about our life and about our going forward as a church. And I just to be part of it, even as someone who's just a visitor from Vermont, is a real joy.
We've known him for so long. We've gone out to dinner with him, gone to his favorite restaurant in Lynn, where he grew up. And actually, when we were there once, we went down in a booth, and he said, no, we have to sit over there. That's where my parents always sat. Yeah. It was wonderful.
Well, I have my family here, which is a great thing that we're all together because it doesn't happen too often. They live in all different parts of the country, and they've been here for a few days. We've been able to kind of enjoy each other and reminisce, and also to celebrate this moment. And then to be surrounded by so many, priest friends of mine from the past, from my time in Rome as a student, my classmates and friends here from Boston, and contemporaries. I'm just feeling a lot of love and support today. This is, the greatest prayer that we have, the prayer of the Mass. So it's going to be a moment of prayer, first of all, for me and for everyone. As much as it is a celebration and a new beginning, it's a time for the church to get together. This isn't just my ordination or Bishop Mark's ordination. It's really a moment for the Archdiocese and a moment for the church. It's a great moment to pray together for continued renewal and hope that Jesus will continue to touch people's lives and draw them closer into an encounter with him.
Well, obviously, this is a proud moment for me. I worked for him for 6 years, and I got to know him personally as well as at work. And he is an extremely dedicated and kind person. I think that he does a lot that people don't know about behind the scenes. And I think that he's a very deserving individual on many levels.
It was absolutely amazing. And the very first question that he asked me was I surprised? And my very honest answer was, no, I wasn't. Because he's carried with him all of these years the accomplishments of a priest who has given himself totally to Christ and the church. So I think what we're seeing here today is truly just a coming to be what in the eyes of God has already been. That's very philosophical, don't get confused, but God knows the fullness of time. And I think Bishop Reed has been acting as a leader in the church from the day of his ordination.
Bishop Reed is very outgoing and normal and loving, and he's just full of energy, and I see him pulling a lot of youth into the church.
I had to get my iPad.
I've talked dogma with Bishop Reed, and I've talked drinks with Bishop Reed. And the beautiful thing about him is he is a great communicator. He is a master communicator, someone who can understand people where they're at, who understands the people at the top of the hierarchy and people who are everywhere in between. Someone who just really knows how to talk to people about this grand, beautiful church, this faith. And the fact that he's connected to Catholic TV, it just makes the soapbox of his great communication skills so much bigger. And the fact that he's now a bishop just makes that soapbox and that broadcasting excellence so much bigger too.
I guess my wishes for him are ultimately that he's on a path that he wants to be on, and that he's fulfilling what he feels that he needs to fulfill for his own personal goals and whatever he thinks that the Lord wants him to do.
Be who they were as priests, as bishops, and they'll be successful. That's my prayer. To be just someone who's a lover of Christ, as someone who is just a servant of the church, and someone who can spread the good news.
I'm hoping that everyone else gets kind of what I got, which is a friendship of his, a friendship in Christ with Bishop Reed, and the fact that he's now a bishop, he's going to be interacting with so many more people, doing so much more good work, and I want everyone that he encounters as bishop to realize just what a true friend he is, not just a friend in Christ, but a human friend, just a really great guy, and I really do wish him the best. God bless him. He is such a wonderful man.